Paris, Miss Paris Knight, you on here?
Yeah,
I'm here.
she's here.
Hi guys, thank you.
The floor is yours, because it's the perfect timing to have you talk about your experiences, with how you got here, but also it's been a couple weeks now, so I'm excited to hear how you're doing. So why is this subject so important to you? The floor is yours.
Thank you, Clayton. Thank you, Dory. Thanks, everyone. It's great to be here. Yeah, this is the most perfect call for me to be on to share the reason why I'm here today. So I started my journey with toxicity when I was 24, and I had 10 amalgam fillings put into my mouth. Didn't need them. I was very fit and healthy. Came back from living in America, came back to the UK, NHS, dentist just saw pound signs all over my mouth. And I became instantly sick. And then I became pregnant with my son. And I was sick for 2 months. And then when I felt pregnant, I felt amazing the whole way through. And by the time my son was 3, he was very, very sick with lots of different symptoms. And then he was diagnosed with leukemia when he was 3.5. And I became very ill when he was about 6 months and was continuously ill through his life until I started trying different health things just to get me on a balance, loads of different symptoms. And then unfortunately, after lots of chemotherapy, he passed away when he was 8 years old. So this was 15 years ago now, and I've been on an incredibly long journey of recovery and survival and detoxification, because I and all my symptoms of ME, MS, chronic fatigue, Hashimoto's, Graves', just pain everywhere, brain fog, anxiety, just every single gut health, my guts were ripped to pieces, I couldn't eat, I was skin and bones, I just had possible every single illness out there, along with severe grief, obviously, from losing your child. And as I kept researching it, because I was already a physiotherapist and a personal trainer and nutritionist, I came to realize that it was coming from my mouth, that it was coming from the mercury. So when I started to realize a lot more, I came to understand the EMF side of things, and we lived under 5 cell phone towers. So my son, as I was pregnant, he took on so much of my mercury burden from 10 fillings all at once. And he was mixed race, and there's also a correlation to African, he was half Jamaican, and boys, because testosterone with mercury as well is a real problem. And so by the time he was 3, he was riddled with tumors and had leukemia, because that's in the bone marrow. So as he grew inside of me, he developed cancer. So I went on to become a naturopath and did a cellular biology degree, and realized I had to get that mercury out of my body if I was going to survive. So I became to be a heavy metal detoxification specialist, and acupuncturist and kinesiologist and a few other things. And that's why I'm here today, because I've been searching all these years for something that can simply and safely remove this toxicity out of our bodies, because that is an antenna. I'm riddled in mercury. I cannot put a phone to my head. I'm so EMF sensitive. I can sit in a car and you can turn on your location and my head just goes woof. And I mean, it's great because whoever is around me, if we're around too much EMF, I can tell you instantly you're oxidating and we want to get out of here. So I've been on clean slate for a few weeks now. I couldn't even take a drop of it. Sandy was very wise and told me I need to put a little microdose in some water, and I've been sipping it. And also Zero Ink's been amazing for me, and I'm really looking forward to Restore coming in. And I'm just very excited about this product and seeing and hearing all the great results for everyone, and to just save people's suffering. I've worked with a lot of children with autistic tendencies and ADHD, and it's just going to be amazing now to be able to just say to them, put this in your water and take these other supplements. And I run detox retreats in India, and I have 20 kg of supplements every year going out there. Now I'm just going to have to take a few bottles and some capsules. Thank you so much, guys. So I cannot stress enough, and I do believe that synergistic effects of heavy metals and EMF have caused pretty much most of the illness that the world is dealing with now. And I'm just super grateful to be here with you guys and hearing you talk about it. It's such an important subject. Thank you.
Thank you so much.